the country match.
Okay. What were some of the other out-of-state matches that you had or won, or if any?
Um, let's see. Let's see. Logan Austin in Georgia.
Okay, I remember that actually. I think I was there.
Yeah, I went 3-1 on the right hand. Yeah. Won one round by death press.
Absolutely. Proud of
It's,
that.
it's always gonna get one. It's
That's
always
it.
gonna
Sometimes that's what you got to do to get one. Are
but,
you making it to are you coming to Tallahassee?
um if you guys really needed me to work, I would come, but I wouldn't come to pull just
Yeah,
because.
well, I mean, if you want to come have fun, come. But I mean, I think we always have it covered as far as you know, what we need.
Right.
Um, yeah, I anticipate that a lot of Florida guys might go ahead and take it easy and take a break on this, or at least a percentage of them.
I mean, I would love to go and catch some of those Georgia guys and Alabama guys coming down.
You got a match in Cali though. You couldn't really pull both.
Right. Yeah, there's no way. And I want to pull the tournament in Cali too. So there's no,
Exactly.
yeah, there's just no way of me competing the week before. So
What's up, John? What's up, Sterling?
see if I can see the
Can you give me that Mountain Dew? Thank you. Um, yeah, the Tallahassee and California are kind of tied and linked to each other in ways, you know.
yeah.
So me too. I'd love to pull the tournament. I actually had so much fun pulling last Saturday. I had a great time pulling up. It was very not too serious. Pretty big class, 10 guys or so in the class, hard class, but I haven't pulled any of my tournaments to get to pull in it and see how smooth it runs or how it actually worked. And it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I had fun pulling. I want to pull it a couple more. Um, but I'm like you, I'm saving it for Cal. I got to bust Scott Wynn's ass.
Yeah, that's not an easy match. Scott Wynn is Scott Wynn's pretty good.
And he's on a tear. He just beat Blevins.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck him up though, between you and me, whether he sees this or not. I'm gonna tear through him.
Yeah. If I was gonna put money on anybody, I'd put it on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in
Just
strong.
for respect to Scott, that's a good match.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a great match, and that's what I tried to choose for everybody is super close matches. All the matches out there are super sharp. We got the a couple matches out in Tallahassee happening too that are getting finalized. Not necessarily the biggest, craziest names, but a couple matches will be announced out there. I believe that kid there's a couple new up and comers that are looking to have some matches. I don't want to say the wrong name and do injustice to them, but I think the Tallahassee one's going to be the craziest because the guy that we're working with the venue with is all he does is produce like rock shows there and different shit. So he's used to having like smoke and lights,
Right.
real high level production. So between him and Robert Kelly, I'm kind of wondering what they're going to be able to pull off. Look at this guy's shirt right here. This is the greatest arm wrestling shirt in history, right here. If you're younger than 27, you won't even know what it is.
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
How you doing, young
I
man?
got the link from Robert Kelly.
Yeah, well, this isn't an open invite. If you ain't from Florida, we're gonna kick you out of here.
All
No,
right, no problem.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What's going on, man? You pulling in this the California event, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Sure, sure. Tell me, let's talk about your matchup.
So it'll be against Austin Jennings, left-handed, and I'm pretty excited. Think it'll be a good match. Yeah.
Ah, I forgot. We just booked this match. This was just set up last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as of now, there's only 2 matches to be announced yet officially on the USAL page. And one of them's yours, and then we got an Austin Wade Micah matchup that's gonna happen.
Oh.
So where are you from, man?
So originally from France, but used to train in San Diego with Alan Fisher. That's the man who taught me most that I know. And currently I'm a student in Indiana, and I train with Mike West, Harold Owens, Mike Hitt, and yeah.
All right. How good are you?
I'm all right. I'm starting out in my journey, I would say. I think I'm pretty fast, but in terms of strength, there's a lot of ways to go. It's tough because I'm a full-time college student, so I gotta try to make time for training. But yeah, I think I'm decent from my experience for sure.
Is this like the most humble guy that ever lived, Dylan? Talking to me right now.
I mean, I heard a college student trying to make time for training, and I'm a
Tell me so I can gauge just your level. Tell me like who would be your biggest win?
I wouldn't even say I've got like big wins like that. I've only pulled in 3 or 4 tournaments. I know I had like a practice super match with ET about a year and a half ago.
Sure.
That went pretty well until the 4th round where I actually blew my elbow open. Before that it was a 3-0, but apart from that, in real competition, a couple guys from California, but no big names like that you would know.
No, that's okay. Having a match with ET kind of lets me know. He's not he's obviously not the number 1 guy in the country, but he's a good puller. Austin Collins, I underestimated him, and he came out here and cleaned house and whooped both my boys' ass.
Yeah.
I can't gauge your level, but the kid is a hitter, and he's representing Team Florida. Let me ask you this, man. I imagine you're pretty in the loop out there. Is the buzz picking up about this event? Are people talking about it?
In California?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be going down with Alan Fisher himself. He's the one that told me about the event. I got contacted later through Robert Kelly. I know the event in California being a SoCal Classic event. I'm assuming most Southern California pullers will be attending at the event. I know a lot of guys are attending and planning on pulling at the tournament. And yeah, I think it'll be some great matches. I mean, Austin Wade against Micah or Mika, that's a great match right there. I'm really interested to see how that goes. I think Austin Wade is a monster, but I also think, Mika's on the come up right now, and he had a little bit of an injury, recovered from that. So overall, the venue, I think, is going to be extremely exciting to see. So should be a good time.
The venue looks crazy, man.
Yeah.
Looks
crazy. I've pulled him. He's got that height. He's got a long form. He's a retired or not retired, but he's an old tennis player. So he's got that inner elbow strength. It'll be good.
We can get a lot of the big hitters out in Cali out there, get Derek and like you said, Alan Fisher, everybody coming out, hanging out. You tell Fisher if he's coming down, we'll get him a VIP table front and center. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of matchups and none of them look like they're blowouts. That's the best thing. We could have kind of rigged it where we were pulling down per se. Maybe our number 1 guy was pulling y'all's number 5 guy and so. All these matchups are pretty damn close. If I were to weigh on them all, they may all be favored slightly in Cali's favor.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's fair to say, I don't know. I think that Austin might be favored over you. Austin and
depends who you ask.
Yeah, well, I just think that he's a little known. He's coming off 2 wins in Florida. So
for sure.
That would be like a guy I don't know that's fresh versus a kid that just impressed me. But the one I'm most excited for is actually Dallas and John Theron.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Yeah, a lot of people message me thinking that Dallas is just gonna blow through John like he's some bitch.
No,
I don't know. I mean, he seems pretty strong to me, but I think that he's gonna come in hot and stop someone. You don't come to Cali to pull Dallas Langston and not expect to have to go 100%.
It'll be a tough match. It'll be a tough match for John for sure.
Yeah, it is a tough match. Dallas isn't invincible though.
No.
And none of these guys really are. Are you good friends with Jonathan Vasquez? You know him personally?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I do know Dallas Langston personally, and I've pulled him. I mean, I don't think we've ever pulled seriously, but I know him. I've gone to his house, and he's in the straps. He's different, man. I'll tell you that right now. In the straps, he's different.
Yeah, I've heard he's in pretty good shape right now, looking real strong.
Yeah.
Gabe is Robert Kelly says Gabe is the favorite, actually 3-2. I trust Robert as his I trust Robert's assessment.
Yeah, I'm coming in a little heavier than Austin is, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I'd love to put some weight caps on these, but at the same time, we might lose some matchups. And I personally, I've never really I don't take matches and set weight caps. I like to see the guy full tilt blown up and the power version of him. A lot of people want you to be the walking around version, the out the sauna, but I don't think that Dallas will be too out of his range. He might be 210, 205 or so. Austin will be every bit of 200 pounds. He's growing. He's a young man, maybe 25 years old, and he's not getting any smaller every day. He's not, maybe not even 25, maybe 23 or something. But yeah, Wade will be every bit of 200 pounds. Don't worry about him. And Jamie being oversized or whatever the scenario is. I think all the weights are pretty close. It's not like anyone's going to have a 20-pound gap on them. You got some guys that might be 200, some might be 210, some might be 195. So John Theron says he's going to come in heavy and ready. All right. These Cali guys are saying that you better, John.
Now what?
I was saying these Cali guys are saying that John Theron better come in heavy.
John, you got a match in Cali, right?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Caleb Armbender.
Fresh me.
Holy Caleb, okay.
I like that match. Is that left-handed or right-handed?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
That's going to be good. I see that could go 50-50. I see John taking the left and then maybe losing the right. But I just know where Caleb's at. And that's a hard match for you right-handed.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, he looks good.
How do you pull, John? You pull inside or outside?
Mainly outside.
I might be pulling John.
It'll be a tough match then.
I might be pulling John this weekend. I might change my mind. I might change my mind immediately. So,
yeah, yeah, you should. It'd be good.
What about Austin Wade and Jamie Sheldon?
Man, I love that match. I'll know for sure after the Bob Brown match, because if Austin just goes through Bob Brown, I don't see Jamie stopping him.
I think Austin and Bob are going to have a worse, personally.
I think so too. I think Bob will get it stopped, and Austin will have the surge. But I think Austin's hand makes the difference in both of those matches. Austin's hand's pretty ridiculous right now.
And he's fast. He's very fast.
Yeah. And he's intensity. Like he brings intensity to every arm wrestling. And so, that's always going to be there.
He's been out to California once.
He did really good. I mean, he almost won. I mean, he lost to Ola.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take on Scott Wynn. Let me ask you this, Dylan. Would Scott Wynn have won that 220 class Saturday?
I don't know. That's a great question. That's a great question, because you pulling up and him pulling up are kind of different. You have bigger levers than him.
Sure.
You have bigger levers than Scott, and you have a longer arm. So I feel like it's a little easier for you to pull up. You also have a bigger frame.
Keep going.
Right.
Love it. Keep going.
I'm just saying. I mean, we're just talking you pulling 220 class. I mean, I've never seen Scott in person. I've only seen him in videos.
He's a true like 190 guy.
Yeah. He seems 5'9", 5'10".
The thing with him, I think he might be able to shut down my top roll. I might have to just hook his ass every match.
I could see that being a hook war.
But my hook looks like it's coming back. So
Brandon, how's your endurance?
oh, come on. There's Devin Larrett, then me and everybody else.
Then you'll do fine.
Oh, good. Good.
You were first.
I'll wait that old bastard out all day.
But Scott has the experience.
Yeah, no, he
For
does.
a really long time.
I think Scott arm wrestled in the original Over the Top.
He might have been. I'm not entirely sure about that.
Or he helped referee in it. I seen him post something back in the day before he blocked me.
I wouldn't fight him, Brandon. He's got a pretty good job.
After the way he hit John Dabo with that 3-piece, I'm not fucking with him at all.
No.
I don't, bro. Imagine he picked me up like that. I would never live that down.
Scott Wynn single-handedly inspired me to referee.
Oh my God, it inspired me to learn how to box.
If I can snuff people out reffing, I'm in.
Yeah, exactly. Well, once you knew that you kick someone's ass, reffing, it was perfect. Let's see if we can get John Theron in here. He needs to hop on. He's probably 5 twisted teeth deep.
Hell yeah.
He's at least drinking 1 twisted tea.
Yeah, no, he is. Watch, he's gonna pop in with a twisted tea in his hand. Them Canadians are just fucking rednecks from Florida, trapped in the ice. They're no different. John Theron could fit into anywhere in Florida.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's true.
I'll tell you what, though, so could Austin Collins. Was that his name? Or Austin Jennings? Austin Jennings. I'm sorry.
He's a cool dude.
He's good too.
Yeah.
I thought he was kind of a bitch. He's a savage, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Straight up.
That fucking dude don't play.
Nah, he was whooping ass.
Yeah, he was.
For sure.
John, did you pull Austin?
Yeah.
Did you take care of him?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, you handled that.
Yeah, I let him dive in as hard as he could, and I held him there like I told him I was going to. Then I pinned him.
There you go.
Let me ask you something, Gabriel. Is Kyle DePew still arm wrestling?
Oh, well, he's practicing, but yeah, he's been going through some stuff recently that's not permitting him from fully committing to the sport anymore.
Sure. I'm hoping this event's big enough that we bring everybody out. I mean, I'm hoping Larry Wheels stops by to see it.
Yeah, there's a couple people I can talk to. I know I can talk to Dave DePew, the owner of Grinder Gym, and I can talk to possibly Adam Silver to see if Larry Wheels can come. But should be a good time.
Yeah, I'm hoping they all come out. Hearing that Fisher's coming is
I think I'm driving with him, so
that gets me excited. I hope he whoops some ass and crushes 76. John,
he still got it. That's
you
all
better
I'll say.
hang on, dog.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Don't hang on. Go to the strap.
I'm gonna put a GoPro on your chest, pointed right at Alan, so I can get a point of view what it's like to pull Alan Fisher.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But
don't ask him to hit you. Don't ask him to hit you.
I don't think it's gonna matter either way.
Just false start, elbow foul, and get out of there unhurt.
I'm just gonna grab his fingers. That's it. I ain't grabbing no hand, just the fingers, and hoping.
Yeah, it's pretty hype. We're doing that. We got the tournament going in Tallahassee 7 days before it, so we're gonna go from like the farthest point in Florida from our home base, and then the furthest point in the country from our home base.
So Austin Jennings has a match 7 days before?
No. We have a tournament. So we have, the FAL has a tournament once a month.
Okay.
Our monthly tournament is the weekend before California.
And so is Austin Jennings pulling in there or no?
No, but we typically would be. But I'm going to be making the drive and doing all that. So we're going to have a lot of miles going down on the different things. This kind of represents a lot, man. It's if we come out here and whoop you guys' ass, California don't really look like it's shit. And these are kind of the two biggest spots in the country that I think have the most arm wrestlers per state. There's a couple areas that might be a little more like West Virginia, New York, Virginia area. That tri-state area up there, they have a shit ton of people. They might have 400 or 500, but that's 3 states. We got 200 legitimate arm wrestlers here. And you guys have about 200.
Yeah. Pennsylvania, Ohio.
But probably not independently. Probably not as one single state. They don't have as much as California and Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Texas might be right there, but these are all, it's kind of, the larger the state, the larger the population. So you guys and us kind of have the biggest base of guys to choose from. And while I could put together a few more guys that would be great from Florida, we're coming out here with a decent squad. And we're not pulling you guys as absolute peak best guys, but it represents a lot. If we get smoked, it looks like we're just fucking around out here. If we come out
strong, man. I mean, look, this is where arm wrestling all started, right? So we got the history. We got a lot of things in California for sure.
I've competed in California a lot. I used to compete at the old UAL events.
Okay.
I'm like 106 years old. You just can't tell. But yeah, I've been out there to quite a few different events. I don't think that I actually think our guys will be we're pulling a couple of good guys. I think our guys are going to be just fine as far as strength.
So you consider Austin Jennings one of your guys, even though he's from Texas?
Yeah.
Adopted.
I committed at least 3 felonies with him last Saturday, where he's now Floridian.
Okay.
According to the district attorney, at least he will be for the next 9 months now. We're pretty much bringing him and John Theron down on our side to take on you guys. These are 2 guys that came down, had great down here. Look at this guy. Austin. You got to turn the ball, John. You asked guys, Floridians. He pops in with a Florida hoodie on, man.
Oh, bud, how you doing, John?
Hey, Gab, what's up, buddy?
Chilling, bro. How you been? Good?
I'm sore as fuck.
Yeah, dude, your left arm looks like it took a little beating, no?
Yeah, my right too. I had like 2-3 super match each arm at Arm Wars. And then a week after yesterday, I went to the Canadian qualifiers. So I'm good.
You look solid, though.
Yeah, I was in pain, though.
2 to 3 super matches each arm.
Yeah, and no matter what, if you're winning or losing, you're still pulling the 6 rounds regardless. So I must have pulled at least like 12 to 18 times per arm.
Jesus. What is this? Is this Neil's format, or is it for the separate episodes?
Yeah, it's the format. That's the Iron House. So like you're traveling all this way, you're not just gonna pull 1 super match. So he puts a lot of matches on. So
I got you. I mean, I like that type of shit, but
it tests your endurance. That's for sure. You can't go in there and cry like a bitch because.
So are you done with your weight cutting?
Yes. I'm back up. So this weekend I was 190. So I'm on my way back up.
Gotcha. How you think this young man from California is going to fare against Austin?
See, I think Gab is more of a guy that's going to hit and try to finish a match super quick. Austin, on the other hand, he's more of a power guy. So if it stops, Gab is also a little heavier. So if it stops, I see this being a freaking grinder. But Gab is super fast. So it all depends if Austin can stop him.
Austin, do you have anything to say to that?
Shit, I missed all that. I'm sorry. I was eating dinner. My bad.
Yeah, man. So I said you're more of a power guy, a little slower. Gab is more of a speed guy. Try to finish a match super quick. So it all depends if you stop. If you can stop his crazy head, I think it's
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know if he can stop my press.
Not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think you can, but
This is
that'll be fun.
definitely the
You got to
sketch
get into the press first, right?
podcast on the internet.
That's easy.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. How much do you weigh right now?
155.
You told him your real weight. You always lie. Tell him 180.
That's
No,
light.
well, actually,
Scare the shit
I mean,
out of it.
I have that. I have that strict curl event that's like 2 weeks after we pull, and I've got to be 148 for that. So
Hold on. Don't skip over that. You better tell me more about the strict curl event.
oh shit, my bad. All right, so there's actually a strict curl event in Houston for the first time I think ever. So I'm gonna cut to 148 and try to
what-
get the record at 148 because I'm close.
What are you gonna strict curl?
150.
And that's gonna be the record?
Yeah, I think that's the national record right now is 150. The world record is like 165 because there's probably some Russian dude that's ridiculous. But
Okay, so here's the next question. Can you curl 150 or are you just going there on hopes and dreams?
oh, I can curl 150 right now at my body weight. I don't know if I can do it at 148.
Okay. All right, I
Yeah,
respect it.
I've done 155 at 160 body weight.
That's
but-
not bad. I've done a little bit of strict curling myself.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can do 150 when I only weigh 148. That's, I mean, it's going to be a lot harder for sure.
What do you weigh right now?
Like 155, 156.
You're gonna lose 7 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine, I think.
What's your weight, Gab?
Light.
What'd you say?
What is Gab's weight?
So I'm cutting right now. I weighed in at around 192 at the
God damn shit.
I weighed in.
You're fucked, kid.
Hey,
You're fucked, Austin.
and 2 arms.
I'm gonna come in at 176. I mean, that's what we agreed on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But
cool.
I'm big. I'm big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you a
I'm-
big boy. God
I feel
damn.
strong. I feel really strong right now. So it'll be interesting.
Okay, well, we'll just have to see if you lose any strength going to 176 then.
Possibly, but I actually think I'll be even quicker.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No, for sure, you'll be faster. The lighter I get, the faster I am, but I'm just not as strong.
Yeah.
So maybe,
Interesting.
you should be ready to curl 176 pound.
Shit, man. If I can stop you, I'm a bad motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're pulling in the tournament too?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna pull the one. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna pull the 154 class.
So the kids class?
Yeah, the kids class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna say you act like you've never pulled 54s, John.
I don't think I-
John used to pull 54s.
let me check.
Well, in all fairness,
so let me look at my trophies real quick.
that don't mean nothing. You could be 200 pounds on top
I
of
don't
it.
think I've ever pulled 154s since like 2nd grade.
This guy said 2nd grade.
Oh, I heard it says Austin has a match this weekend in the chat.
Oh, I have one in 2 days.
Against who?
Why don't you tell us about that?
I'm pulling Heath.
Oh,
Heath Chisty, left-handed.
he's a heavier guy too, eh?
Yeah, I'm pulling him at one. I mean, we're pulling at quote 176 pounds. It's for Texas rank. I think he's like 8th or 9th or something.
So when are you gaining weight to match up with these guys?
I mean, I just keep calling out heavier guys because I can, but I feel like I'm at a good weight. I mean, I was 120 pounds like shit 13 months ago, you know? So
Have you ever pulled Mike Edwards? Left-handed?
yeah. No, only like when we were both tired as fuck, like after tournaments and stuff. We've never actually like pulled fresh.
He just came to our event 2 months ago. Mike Edwards did. He did pretty good.
Did he?
Did he,
How
he
did,
end up doing second or first or second?
I think
He got third-handed because I beat him twice.
Third,
he got
okay.
third left-handed? I think
Yeah.
what did I get? I got 4th left-handed in 176.
Yeah, behind Dave Rutherford. Yeah.
Yeah,
And how did you do at 54s?
left-handed. I won.
And then right, you took second to Newman.
No, I got 3rd. I think.
To who? To Bob Sawick?
Yes.
oh Bob.
That guy was arm wrestling when arm wrestling tables were made out of stones. Okay.
Dude, he's so cool.
He is cool as hell, but That guy is Fred Flintstone. He's ancient. He's our version of Crazy George.
Oh hell yeah.
He's our 100-year-old guy we dust off.
No, he's cool though. He was fun to talk to.
Him and Josh Miller's dad, old Pops.
Brian Branch is in the chat. What's up, young man? This kid killed it at the tournament before last. I seen a picture of him partying with Dana White.
Hey man, is Robert in here? No, Robert's not in here, huh?
Nah, he's not. He's
Hey, I just want to shout out to Robert for helping me and Gabriel out though for this match.
That's true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Robert's the man.
Yeah, Robert's the man.
Of course.
He literally put us in a group chat and made it happen. So that's cool, you know.
Yeah, no. So you now you got to kick this kid's ass because you're representing Florida.
Oh, that's cool. I don't lose.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's cool.
Is your plan to press me?
Yes. Yeah, nobody can stop my press left-handed. I haven't found anybody under 200 pounds that can stop it. In Texas, anyway. I mean, maybe the top 176 guys, but I've never pulled a super match against anybody in Texas that can stop my press.
Anybody and
Austin,
Texas are vastly different things. I don't know one arm wrestler from Texas.
That's fine.
I just want to put the levels in.
I mean, you know me, I whooped all your dudes.
Hey, fair enough.
I think you can get into that press because you're pulling guys who, from what I can tell, I've seen a little bit of you pulling. None of the guys you've pulled actually hit. I think most of the guys that you arm wrestle just try to catch you, which works if you're a defensive puller, but it also favors you and stylistically because it allows you to get your shoulder behind it. And I don't think you've ever.
I would agree.
I don't think you've ever come across somebody as fast as I am. So I think it'll be a good match. If you can stop me, I think we got a really good war on our hands.
All right, hold on. Let me stop that right
This is
there.
exciting.
So, nobody can stop Austin's press, and he's never met someone as fast as you. This is a wild matchup.
Yeah.
These guys are so confident.
I just from the footage I can tell, the guys that he's pulling do not hit him.
Okay.
I don't think they can hit me because they can't match me in the center.
Do you mind asking you, Gabriel? Do you even think this is going to be a hard match for you?
No.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I respect that. That's cool.
I'm too heavy.
Hey,
Hey, the
cold-blooded.
weight thing could be a major factor, and I could get fucked up, you know. But hey,
No, if
I get into my press though,
I think it's
his
very
bicep is
interesting
not
because
strong enough to
I
hold
know
it.
you have a lot of strengths that I don't have. One of them is the experience factor. I've never actually had a real super match left-handed. So you are going to have that advantage over me in the setup and the experience. I just think stylistically, people that usually try to press me have a really hard time committing.
Oh, I don't. You can break me. You can break my arm, but I'll be in there.
It might just happen. If you really try to get your shoulder behind, it might just break.
Hey, that's cool. I've already told 3 people. I've screamed at 3 people to break my arm. It hasn't happened yet.
But
Maybe number 4 it'll
weren't
happen.
all 3 of them 154 pounds?
198, 176, and 154.
Okay.
Dylan went to get popcorn.
Thank goodness I saw your message. I was literally just eating dinner, watching TV. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta hop in there.
Yeah.
Don't let this this kid is talking big trash. You got to come out here and represent. He don't even see. He's not changing his routine. He's gonna do biceps the Friday before this. It seems like.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be curling. You know, that day of.
I've never trained my left until now, actually. So I've only trained my right the past 2.5 years I've been arm wrestling. And so very recently I started including my left since I got the offer about this match.
Oh, cool.
And it's funny because I've pulled one of your friends at the Battlegrounds, right?
Yeah, you pulled Waylon and Mike.
Right. And I think what they told me was Mike right-handed was close to you.
Yes.
My left is getting very close to my right now.
Okay.
So I hope your left is a lot stronger than your right.
I would have to say it's probably 100% stronger.
Yeah.
Based on my lifts and everything, like pronation, back pressure, it's ridiculous difference.
That's good.
Okay. Next question, John.
Yeah.
Do you see either of these guys slowing you down left-handed?
No.
Hutchison.
No.
I already tried to pull John. Man, he's a tank.
Okay.
No.
But I got to pull him in the overalls.
Well, the
That was actually
76
fun.
class could be crazy. Listen, it could have Austin and Gabriel and John Hutchison and Caleb Armbender. That's what I'm saying. These tournament classes are going to be insane.
Right.
Man, I wonder who's going to be there in 154s though, because I'm going to pull 154s.
At the 176, they might also be E.T., Will Klingman, Alan Fisher might pull in that class. David Stepanian, who's an amazing arm wrestler from Armenia.
Yeah, that guy's good.
Is
John,
David, did he pull 154 or did he get big?
He pulls, but usually he pulls 3 classes at once because there's not much competition.
Will
for
he
the
pull 154s or will he just
Um,
pull up?
I don't even know if he will pull. I'm not sure, but
Oh, okay.
if he is, he's
Because he's insane.
he's insane.
Yeah, he's like insane.
John Theron, imagine the class of me, you, Dallas, Austin Wade, Jamie Sheldon. I mean, there's a lot of 198 guys that are going to be out there just from Cali. Yeah,
I think a lot of strong guys in one event favors myself just for the simple reason I pull a lot. Just a good example, like this weekend, there was 28 guys in one class, all of the best in Canada, pretty much. And it just favors me. Everyone got so tired by the end.
well, hold on. Out of 28 guys, you tell me who took second place.
World champion, the Masters.
That's his name.
What's his name again? Troy Ethan got second. Then there's Victor Belov, a Russian from BC, crazy strong too.
Okay.
It's probably guys you don't know, but they're
That's how I gauge tournaments. I don't gauge them by how you did. I gauge it on who you beat, right? So if you took first and no one's there.
strong guys.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it was a stat class. 28 guys is fucking deep, dude. It's 50 matches. It's a massive bracket.
Like the Florida qualifier, it was good. Like there was Austin, but like the super strong guys that I had trouble against, it's Austin and Artem.
Yeah.
The one that I've been this weekend, there was like fucking 6-7 guys all on the same level to worry about. So it was it's crazy. That was fun.
You go undefeated?
Right-handed, yes. My left was too fucked. I got 40.
And this was the East vs. West qualifier for the finals, though this is the only Canadian one, right?
I know there was one in Manitoba, but for some reason the West Coast guy came to the Toronto one anyways.
Gotcha.
Probably more competition.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see if these guys, and I believe they probably would, but it'll be exciting to see if they actually get flown out. And
Did anybody actually watch that? I watched some of that.
Yeah, I watched some of the
That BLM guy starting on it with his shoulder on the pin pad like this.
He's weird.
But he did stop Mad Mask's
No,
head.
he did, but I'm just trying to figure out how they let him do that. I want to let shit.
It's not illegal, but like try to do that. Like
No, I'm saying he wasn't square at all though. Like hell.
Yeah, the refs weren't really squaring off. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It wasn't a Edward kind of ref, you know.
those guys are
Mike
talking
makes you
like
turn
you
into a
start
circle. You're
square.
so
I love it. Austin's talking shit while his shoulders in the center of the fucking table, ready to press.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he's complaining about the referees not.
No, I
squaring
didn't complain. I
up
just
on
think it's
TV.
funny that they let him put his shoulder on the pin pad. That was funny.
Yeah, no, that is out of control. It's funny you asked me that because right the hand, Chris Linsky just asked me at the last tournament before it starts. He's like, hey, what happens if we're arm wrestling and my shoulder touches the pin pad? And I told him nothing happens, it's your wrist and hand that have to break the plane. But it's ironic that you say that BLM has now made a setup that starts.
Yeah.
Fucking
I mean, it clearly worked better than his normal setup, what he was doing anyway against Matt.
The thing with Matt Mask is, but in my observation, he's very streaky. When he's on, he'll fuck everybody up. But when he's not on, he can be kind of human. He came down to Mississippi State's one year and had a performance very similar, where a couple people were
And
getting.
you think that's due to his mind? What do you think that's due to?
Oh, I couldn't speculate on that. I don't know him well enough.
I think with mentality. I mean, Travis has touched a lot on that. Like, if you can talk yourself into being the man. Like, you can really do that. Like, if you're in a certain headspace where you think like you're untouchable, which I think Matt has been a couple times in his career, I think it's definitely possible. Travis has talked about it a lot. Just hyping yourself up to where like you don't think anybody can touch you, and like on that day you might just show up the baddest dude in the building.
I think it has more to do on how much training he gets before certain events. Like, he probably didn't take this one seriously. He thought he could just walk through the park, and BLM probably surprised him.
We did almost have Austin Wade in here. He bailed. Their live was TV quality. So jealous, says Robert Kelly.
Of course, Robert said.
Robert, we know your lives are the best.
Robert's got that shit on lock.
Dude, I was just rewatching the stream from our last event, and it's fucking crystal clear, killing it. I mean, dual screen.
Yeah, dual screens, him
constantly.
going back and forth between the matches, putting up the little like what do you want to call it, like a commercial?
Yeah,
you
run
know?
into our commercial. I mean, it was sick. It was sick.
The coolest thing is the mic on the ref, and you can hear him talking about everything. That's really cool to go back and listen to.
Trent's talking shit to every person. Then calm down, then. Calm down.
That dude's so redneck.
Dude, he sounds just like Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Just like his voice is exactly. I heard a Dale Earnhardt documentary the other day, and I didn't watch it. I was hearing it. It was like a YouTube video played, and I was like, "Is that fucking Trent?"
Yeah, it's bad.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wouldn't have had that idea. That's Robert's.
Yeah, it's entertaining. Watch back.
Yeah, it is. I was rewatching a little bit of it. Miking up the refs is pretty good, and you can catch a little bit of the arm wrestlers talking.
Yep.
You can kind of hear what they're saying, where they're like, I did, or I'm not moving them, shit like that. So,
You ref,
dude, I caught so many fouls during that fucking tournament.
I think I caught like 10 fouls in the super match.
Oh, for sure. You guys were riding a fine line.
Yeah. No, I was getting fouled out every 2 seconds, but it's cool.
Were you guys pulling for any cash?
No.
No.
Yeah,
it's I'm super impressed that you swept Newman. I took you for a bitch.
Well, I mean, at first, right, I accepted the match. I thought it was just for fun. And then like 5 days before, they're like, no, you have to make weight. It's for national rank. I was like, holy shit, I'm really heavy right now. And then like in 5 days, I cut down to the 154 and I made the weight. And I thought I was going to be really weak. But then like I felt super strong. I guess it didn't matter. Like the cut didn't hurt me at all.
Bro, you came down and wrecked shit.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like super strong that whole day. Like the whole day I felt really strong. Like even against the guys that beat me, I still felt strong against. Like even John, like when I got into my press, I still felt strong. Like even you just had too much, but like I didn't feel like I was weak. You know what I mean?
But that Damon Ransom still has more back pressure than you.
No, side pressure.
As getting real young, had the pleasure of pulling the amazing Damon Ransom.
Did you?
Not sure who that is. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
He doesn't even know Damon, so he hasn't pulled Damon. He would know Damon if he pulled him.
He is so strong, Gab, he would take you with your two
Hey,
arms.
he's that 120-pound dude from Washington, D.C. that claims he has 200 pounds of side pressure.
Well,
But his wrist is like this.
I did see him sling a 90-pound curl. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, no, he can sling some weight up. No, I do give him that. He can sling some weight up, but then like you try to arm wrestle him and it feels like I think my girlfriend would just beat him and she's like 96 pounds. I'm pretty sure she would just take him. Like John's wife would absolutely just handle Damon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she would handle Damon. Like it would be so bad.
You're cruel, man. You're cruel.
I'm not cruel. I'm just being honest.
How old are you, Gabriel?
Turned about pretty much a month ago. I turned 20.
And how old are you, Austin?
28.
Oh, okay, you're an old man.
Yeah, remember I'm old. I just look young.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I thought you were closer to my age. I can't lie.
Dude, everybody says that. Even in
Well-
Florida, everybody's coming up to me like, man, how old are you? Like 18? I'm like, shit, add 10 years to that.
Everybody thinks Derek Smith is like 25. He's like 50.
He's like,
How old's Derek? He's legitimately like 38, 39.
37. He's the
Yeah,
same age.
people think he's a kid. People refer to him as like one of these up and coming kids. I would have loved to see the Chance Shaw and Derek match. It would have been out of control, man.
that'd have been sweet.
Yeah. I don't know what it takes. I guess there was no way because Chance got hurt.
How's Chance doing right
Brad.
now?
What's that?
How's he doing right now? Do you guys know?
Oh yeah, he's great. Looks like Levon, super hairy,
Looks like
300 pounds. I mean, yeah, he's in the shape of his life. Shape of his life. No, he's doing great. He's healing up. I think he's gonna show out at either the East vs West qualifier or he may have another matchup in the works right now. What's up, Wade?
What's up, man?
How American is this? American flag in the background, FAL hoodie. You got Eye of the Tiger playing in your headphones?
No, just you.
Okay. These guys out here, they don't know the power you're about to bring. This kid, is his name Micah or Mika?
I don't know. Who am I pulling?
You're pulling Micah left-handed.
Is that who I'm pulling now?
Yes.
Perfect.
That's interesting.
Same thing. I believe he just confirmed the flyer. I just seen the flyer in the inbox. So
oh shit,
yeah.
that's probably gonna be sick because Mika goes crazy.
Oh yeah, dude. It's gonna be. That's
Handled
gonna
it
be.
pretty
I was
exceptional.
thinking about that the other day. I was like, we were gonna fucking explode. Like that match is gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be crazy.
Y'all gotta go fucking wild, man.
Dude, we're it's gonna be such a good show.
I've seen Mika pull at arm wars not long ago, and he goes crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
that's
He goes
gonna be so fun.
crazy. He goes crazy.
And he doesn't care how he pulls either. He'll break his arm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's unbeatable. Artem would manage to get over on him pretty soundly.
I'm not saying he's not beatable. I'm just saying he
Oh
doesn't.
yeah, no. I know he goes wild. I'm just saying it is a matchup I think we can get the W on for sure. I see you as being the favorite in that, Austin. And I see you being the underdog against Jamie Sheldon. Not
Yeah,
like
I should be.
but if we voted, I think the vote would be pretty
No,
lopsided.
I know I should be. Jamie's been pulling, 20, 25 years.
Well, he's just on a good little streak of wins, where he's got over on Artem, and he's got a couple other good ones under his belt. So
No, he's a bad dude.
yeah,
Are y'all
until
pulling at 198? Is it at 198 or what's the weight?
Yeah, he's gonna pull that class.
Oh, okay.
the 198 class is going to be insane.
Yeah, it is.
Insane.
That's gonna be so crazy.
And you got Monster Factory the weekend before.
2 weeks.
before.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We're
And
young.
You're pulling Bob Brown right-handed.
Yeah.
Does your right take damage is bad, or does your left? My left gets really,
My
really
left gets real fucked up.
Yeah, my
my
right.
right-
gets-
My right can, manage. But I'm not pulling left there. I'm gonna not mess around too much after pulling there. So I'm basically gonna go from Bob Brown straight back to prepping and resting.
I think there needs to be some sort of score kept between the super matches, and we got to have some badass award, huh?
Dude, with Jamie, me, and Bob, like,
No.
have you thought about that though?
With the FAL and Cali? Yeah, y'all have a crazy three-way between y'all three.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
like-
but that don't mean shit to me in the sense that arm wrestling math always works like this. It'll be like you beat me, I beat Artem beats you or something. And then you get no information from the three-way. So I
Nah,
think
yeah,
that might happen with you and Bob, right? Like you might beat
yeah,
Bob might beat Jamie might beat like, and then it's
yeah.
like, fuck, we know nothing. So when there's a three-way, I'm always like, I don't know. It can always
Yeah.
be just nothing. But we gotta have something. We gotta roll out here with some sort of big prize we can't leave
With
with.
Cali, George isn't gonna lose, I don't think.
Oh my God! Hold on, we fucking forgot about George.
Yeah, dude. If George isn't gonna lose easy, and if he does lose, he's not losing easy.
How's he feel? You been pulling him?
The last I pulled him, like, Garage Grinder knows John. He feels him more recent, but like I pulled him like two months ago, I think, and he felt real good right after the Pro Gear tournament, the qualifier.
Who's he
Week
pulling?
after.
I pulled him
Pulling
just
Brian Lafayette.
Oh,
Look at his face. Damn, is this a bad matchup in your opinion?
I don't know. I don't know who George is, but I know Brian's a
He's
bad
on a
dude.
fine-
All right. Imagine Jeremy Pappy, but less deer blood.
That's dear blood.
if you could envision that. He's a real good 176 guy.
Yeah.
He's a tank.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's a tank, but I would say that he's not as experienced as Brian. Maybe he is. He's probably only been pulling about 4 years. So Brian I know Brian's level pretty well. And
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He is very good. He's came down and placed guaranteed top 3 at one of my King of Floridas. He may have won the thing. I'd have to go look.
Yeah, at 76, he could come down here and do really good.
Yeah,
We have someone that's going to compete against Fisher.
Yeah, is he gonna be there? Like,
Yeah, he will. He's coming down with Gab.
Gabber says that
Wait, is
Yeah.
Alan Fisher in Gabriel's corner?
that's what
Yeah.
he says.
Is that your corner, man?
He's
Oh,
driving
this is-
with me, man.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's one thing I'll be bringing from him, and that's the intensity.
Hell yeah, I like that.
I'll be in your corner, Austin.
Okay, we're solid then. We're good.
Oh, you're gonna have 10 people in your corner. It's gonna be 10 versus 300. Real quick.
There's 300.
Yeah, we got to stay
Hell
together.
yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
We're
about.
gonna be fighting them off all back to back like Ninja Turtle. Fucking
so did you decide on the jerseys yet?
as far as what we should bring out there.
Yeah, what we're gonna wear? Like,
Yeah, I think we
for
need
the
to roll out-
tournament.
Well, I think we need to roll out with some black ones. I got these
Oh, yeah.
USAL jerseys, but I
Yeah.
don't think I think for the super matches, it's a good look to have the FAL ones on because
Yeah, that's what I was.
for Cali.
But for the tournament, you're gonna do the USAL.
No, they're not going to be mandatory. We're just going to have some there.
For
I don't
sale,
want.
yeah.
I don't want to walk into another state and be forcing people to buy it for something I'm not going to come back to their state.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll have some super dope USAL jerseys. Actually, we grab them. I'll break one of them out. They're pretty badass. And assuming everything goes good and it's all sustainable, this is what we'll have at all the next events. But this is pretty much our first stop for FAL outside of Florida. The
Yeah.
branch of our out of Florida league is just United States Arm Wrestling League. So
Yeah.
I'd like to do a 4-part series, Northeast, Southwest, and then have everybody pull at like a finals in Vegas. But
That'd be cool.
yeah, it's one of these things too. You got to kind of balance because you don't want to announce too much. But Cali's our first stop. We've been in talks to come to another southern region, but we don't want to announce that 3M. But these are the jerseys that we have. Let's see this one here.
You gotta make sure you pulled it. You got the back.
We can't see.
You can kind of see it.
That's all right. Let me just put it on. It won't.
Yeah.
Got it.
Austin, you're 155. What are you trying to come in at? 160?
Oh, dude, those
Yeah.
are sweet,
Probably the heaviest. I'll be is 160. Yeah,
bro.
maybe
Them are raw.
165. The problem is, like I said, I got to cut because I really want to do that strict curl event because I've already signed up for it and everything. I can either pull 165 class or 148, but at 165, my curl won't be. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, them are sweet.
Yeah, they are pretty sweet, huh? It's got the
That's
USAO
Fuck,
logo.
yeah. You're too close. There you go.
But I'm
Um,
super
Yeah, you can see they're pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
want one of them.
Gabriel, when was the last time you were 176? Recent, or have you slowly been gaining weight?
No, pretty recently I was 176.
Okay.
Yeah, I only gained weight pretty recently during spring break. I was hanging out with my grandpa, and I love eating food, so I just gained
Hell
weight
yeah.
pretty quickly. And even now, I mean, now I'm back down. I'm back down to 183. So the weight cut
Oh,
isn't
okay.
gonna be hard. Yeah.
Got you. Oh yeah, no, you don't even have to cut weight really.
Yeah, the 192 was when I was really big on fluids, eating a lot of food. That was for the Cobra Classic.
Got you.
You're the same weight as me, Gab.
You're 183?
A little heavier, 190.
Okay.
But I was last week.
Getting to 200 is no problem. It's actually a bad thing. It's almost too easy.
Shit, I wish.
I wish I had
Yeah,
that.
no,
problem.
I can't.
Holy
I
shit.
can't hardly keep. If I could get to 200 and stay there, that'd be a miracle.
Yeah, but
Holy
you
shit.
guys all have a lot more muscle mass than I do. My 200 is not a pretty 200. It's stomach 200. So
Yeah, but these guys are juiced out of their mind, Gabriel.
yeah, I don't know
You're
too
just
much about that.
God-given talent, kid. No, I'm kidding. As a disclaimer, I'm kidding.
That's a disclaimer.
Just in case haters listen. What are you coming in right at 200 pounds, John?
No, I'm hoping to be like 210, like the heaviest I've ever been. And come down.
In your mind, you look like a smaller version of Morozov.
Yeah. Your
Big
shoulders just
blockhead.
gonna get wider and wider
Yeah.
and wider.
What it's really gonna look like is John with a fucking beer belly,
Yeah.
big ass pop belly. That's the 210 version.
Yep, the twisted tea consumption.
That's very possible, but hopefully not.
Yeah.
But I'm already back up to 190. So like got down to 176. I had to like barely eat, like stop eating completely almost. And I made a huge mistake. Like I didn't feel like my power was there whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm
Against
better. Yeah, Terry's
Mendalgus. Yeah, that's a hard match anyways. With your weight.
Oh yeah, even at 200, I probably would have. Like I
Yeah.
could contain his hand, but his back pressure is just incredible.
How much did he weigh in y'all's match?
I'm not sure. They don't weigh there. I didn't even know that. They didn't even have a scale, but like the guy looked bigger than me. And I was,
Yeah. Really?
yeah.
Because I thought he was like a 154 guy or some shit.
Well, he usually pulls 165.
Okay.
Bigger than you.
I was 180 and he's taller. He had bigger arms. Like he was just bigger.
Bigger arms. I don't even believe that.
Oh yeah, his forearm.
Bigger arms, are you sure?
Yeah, your arms are big enough. How is his arms bigger?
John's
He don't
arms are
even look big on
ridiculous.
camera. He's talking about he was big. What?
No, he was big. So
Who's he
like
talking about?
Mendalgus. His arms are like this big.
That guy's
Oh.
skinny as hell. Hey, you must have just been in really terrible shape from the weight cut. That guy's like the skinniest
his
man.
eyes were this big.
Yeah.
He was hungry.
John looked like a bobblehead out there.
Yeah, that's how you know you were
Is
hungry.
the footage out?
But yeah, no, his back pressure was like pulling a Mike Gold. It was nuts. He basically burned me out in 2 rounds, and then he toyed with me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. And then I come back here and I win the qualifier.
Yeah, and did good.
that
Real good.
that just proves how good he is.
Yeah.
Isn't he a
Exactly.
world champ at
Kelly in
165?
here.
How was that?
He's Daniel beats him. It's the only guy that beats him. Daniel Prokovic, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Or
Daniel
Kopchak.
beats him.
That dude is
Okay.
a monster.
Yeah, that dude's insane.
How did the qualifier go? It was like a 4-way round robin. It was just 4 people in the class. How did that go?
So there was 28 people, so they did a normal kind of tournament, and then they set the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
So they took an hour break, and then it's a 4-way round robin. Like
Okay. So you just
Everyone-
finish off where you left off in the tournament.
No, your win or loss don't count, and then you jump to the round robin. Everyone pulls out,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
whoever has more points wins.
Okay. That's an
Yes.
interesting way of doing it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like the endurance guy will definitely win.
Oh yeah.
So it's like in Florida, it'd be like me, you, Artem, and whoever else. In the finals, we all pull each other, and that decides the winner. So it's kind of weird. It was cool, different, but definitely new.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys would be crying a river if I threw them in a fucking 4-way round robin on the floor. They'd lose their mind here, Ryan, doing that.
Talk about on today's special.
Exactly. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you. Now in a round robin. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I forgot.
Do it.
So Robert Kelly says that Austin, I'm assuming Austin Jennings, his left is 40% stronger than his right.
40%. Okay.
Okay,
That's his
I can
assessment.
deal with that. I can deal with 40%.
I say 42.
Then never mind.
Matt Rundle says he's pumped for Tallahassee. Tell me more, Matt. Tell me you got 165 of your buddies coming with you.
Dude, I think Matt's gonna pull 13 classes again.
He should.
That was insane. I've never seen somebody pull that many classes in one tournament.
Hey, you gotta respect guys that are like, fuck it, they walk in and circle every weight class.
Dude, that was legit. Because I pulled what 5, and I felt like I pulled a bunch, but he pulled like 12.
He actually kicked some ass.
Yeah, he did. He got a
He
bunch of
did.
he got a bunch of medals.
Yeah, he didn't do too bad. I seen him in the deep in the tournament. Yeah, is there anything else we didn't go over before we wrap this up? We're gonna keep this down to Mondays at 9. We might come on Thursday every now and again, but I think keeping it once a week gives us a little bit more to talk about. Tallahassee is what, 4 weeks out? And we got California, Tally and Cali. California is 5 weeks out. FAL is taking on California. This Tallahassee thing is going to be interesting because Chance is we talk on things, and Chance is a real believer, a lot more than me, in the support of the Northern Panhandle guys and the Southern United States guys.
I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, we've always supported their tournament, so.
Yeah, and I think they will. Me and Artem loaded up in a car a couple months ago just to drive to Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama,
Yeah, so,
Georgia.
I
I mean, maybe,
The Tallahassee event is 1 week before California.
yes, a ton of traveling, and Tallahassee from my house is like 5-6 hours.
Yeah, because it's only like 8 hours from mine. I think 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's exactly. So I think it's going to be a relief for Robert. He doesn't have to drive 2,200 miles each way to come to the event.
you're gonna have to deal with old Josh Webb.
Oh, I can't wait. Webb's gonna be.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yo, dog, I miss you.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. To see this. Maybe Doug Ehrlich will be pulling there. He's pulling
Yeah.
that y'all were talking about, Prokopchik, or whatever his name.
No, he's not pulling him. He's pulling. He's
Yeah.
pulling. He's pulling Daniel Prokopchik, or he's pulling the other.
He's pulling Dan, and in my opinion, I don't think he'll succeed. Dan is just he's crazy. I hope Doug.
He's pulling the Protopchik guy.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
gonna.
totally
That's
guiding Coach Ray.
But then again,
I didn't
think
know
we would've
how he
said
was
the
gonna
same
do it.
against Ray. Right,
Yeah, I
Ray
didn't know
was a
how he
tough
was
match
gonna
for him, and
do-
look what he did.
What's that? Sorry.
Well, I mean, I believe personally, before the match happened with him and Coach Ray, I think a lot of people had Doug as a underdog, but he
Yeah, but
surprised a lot of
yeah.
people.
He should have been though.
You can't compare
but-
Coach Ray to Daniel.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Doug used to be a 220-pound fucking animal.
Yeah.
So-
I think if he can get if Doug gets stopped anywhere near the match, then Prokupik will be he has too much stickiness, but if there's a couple flash pins and he's quick enough,
I hope Dan can pull it off, and he has to pull it off and be quick. He has to get the first few rounds because Dan can hold on and pull any way possible forever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he gets tired, but it'd be nice to see Doug hop in the Tallahassee tournament, maybe clean house or, give it a fucking run right before his match. Might make a good statement.
I don't think he will, honestly. I think he's just aiming for that match and only focusing on that match.
Yeah, he seems that seems to be the way. It'd be hard. I don't know though. It'd be hard pressed to believe he's not going to show up at a tournament.
Right out his back door.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll watch.
Even just go watch.
Arm wrestling hasn't been out in the Panhandle in 10 years. So
Did you guys hear about the new confirmed matches about Dennis versus Devin and Alexei versus John Brzezinski? Is that going to be on the same card as Levon versus Artyom Morzov, or is that a different card?
Not
I
sure.
didn't hear about any except for the Devin and Dennis match. I didn't hear about the John Brzezinski.
Pretty
No, he
sure
said-
today was confirmed from what I've heard. I'm
Yeah,
not pretty sure.
That's
but
what I heard too.
yeah, that's crazy card. Unbelievable card. It just keeps getting better.
What day? What promotion is this?
I think it's East versus West 9.
Okay, so it's not the next one, but the next one after.
Right. So should
Oh,
be
this is the one that's like 8 months away.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Does
that's
anybody think
the
that
one that
Artem
Artem and them
Morzov
were
guy-
pulling on?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does anybody think Artem can do anything with Levon?
No.
Is that on
The
the?
wild card, I don't think so, but
Hope so. I hope
then
so.
again, look, he's got that sticky spot right.
Yeah,
defensive
he's gonna
hooking.
try.
right on that
Artemy's tried
bicep
hard.
It won't work.
Are we talking about our buddy Artem?
Yeah.
Because if we are, he would definitely be able to do something.
I think if Artyom gets a stop, he'll be in a better position than Gasparini was. Just because I think Artyom, the only way he gets a stop is on
Is
a
without
defensive
his-
hook with his cup still in.
Or his wrist is gonna probably go.
It's a big if, yeah. I mean, first 2 rounds for sure.
Yeah, like his wrist is going floppy.
But he's had a lot of time to train though.
But he seemed like he could like bring it back after a couple rounds. Like he does some
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
He's
There's
young.
no telling what could happen. I know that's why he's
That
just like
dude's a
wild
freak.
card.
He's a freak.
Yeah, he's a wild card for sure.
He looks
No.
like a freak.
In
How
my
do you guys see
opinion,
Vovoda versus John Brazin going? Not a lot of info on Vovoda.
John
Yeah, I
Brzezinski.
know.
He started a
Just
YouTube
John
channel.
because
I follow his YouTube
John.
channel.
Never bet against John Brzezinski.
Yeah.
It's just John. Alexi beat him the last time they pulled, but that was in what,
Alexis hasn't
06?
wrestled in 10 fucking years except for one match with Tim Bresnan. John Brzezinski had a super match 30 days ago.
Yeah, and he had one every 30 days since that too.
It won't be close.
What about Dennis versus Devin?
That's gonna be so close.
Isn't that gonna be a crazy match?
think it's
That's gonna be
close.
the closest match ever.
I think it's gonna be hard for either of them to pin each other because they both have that lock.
They're both gonna be doing crazy shit. They're
You know
not
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
trying to pin.
No,
gonna
they're
be
both
like a
not
double.
gonna try
And
to
no
win.
one's
They're just
spinning
gonna stick-
anybody for the
Yeah,
longest
nobody's
amount of
pinning
time.
anybody.
The thing is, they both lack finishing power, and they both have insane center of table strength. So it might just stay there for
They're
minutes
kinda
at a
like-
time.
Like
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, it might have been like, I think right-handed it'd have been like a little different because Dennis was crazy, but now like that they both have that weird, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they could both be opened up and then they don't get pinned though.
Right now, I
But
see
that's
Devin
the
as the
thing.
favorite though,
Yeah,
simply because I think
he's
from-
got to be.
from Dennis, his
It's just-
cardiovascularity might take a hit, and be concerned about his health. Obviously he's had health problems, and now he seems like he's getting better. But let's be honest, I don't think his cardio was really pushed against his match with John. From what I
Yeah,
saw,
and
personally.
if Dennis wanted a good match with John, he should have pulled John the same day John pulled Arackley.
Yeah, I mean,
Like that should have been the match instead of Arackley. If they wanted to have a good match, it was too early for John to come back and pull him and be ready.
yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
bet
first of all,
against-
Devin has to get through Gennady. And then, because I think if Devin loses to Gennady, there is no match against Dennis. I think so.
Yeah, that's probably the match Dennis will take is Gennady if he wins.
I don't think, I just don't think that's going to happen, but maybe.
No, I don't think Gennady's going to win either, but
Yeah.
if he does, that would be the match Dennis takes. because he's looking for the winners.
Yeah. I just don't see how Gennady could win, to be honest.
Uh,
I'm sure first round
It's
he
gonna
can
be
get
slow.
he's gonna lose his wrist. I'm sure he could get a quick, flop wrist, but after
That's
that,
not. Yeah, it's gonna
that
be
arm is
slow.
gotta
It's not
hurt.
gonna be fast.
if he ran through Jerry Cataret, I would say he might beat Denim. But because he didn't win against Jerry Cataret.
Even if he won,
it's different styles.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
how convincingly he could have beat Jerry. but-
Gary is the guy to beat Levon.
Jerry. Yeah, I mean, like if he could get
Hermes
that.
was still doing with a press, you imagine what
Yeah,
the fuck Jerry
that's
would
the
have done?
thing. That 6 rounds, the 17,000 ready goes, like you're getting caught up in a match. Like
Yeah.
you're
We're gonna
getting
have
slowed
no-
down.
Gary's
Well,
gonna be.
everybody
having
knows
no
Levon has no
sleep.
endurance
Levon's
now.
gonna have an oxygen mask.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
I
you
was
gotta
gonna
do
say,
is
Levon
make
Levon
him.
will,
doesn't
though.
have
I think
endurance.
Levon's learned an invaluable lesson in regards to his match with Gasparini, where I
Yeah.
think his single weakness, especially in his current form, was really highlighted. And I think now he's going to put a lot of work. I think he even said in the podcast that he's going to be dropping about 10 to 15 kilos. I'm not sure, but he now knows that that's his weakness, his endurance. He can't go all 6 rounds if somebody really gets close to him strength wise. So next version of Levon we'll see, I hope he'll be a lot healthier and have a lot more endurance compared to what he had against Gasparini, which is still not much. But against Jerry Cataret, man, Jerry's going to have to really commit to get that stop.
Levon
Jerry's gonna have to
definitely.
fuck around in the setup and continue to try to like gas him out like Hermes did. You know what I mean? Like even
Yeah.
before the round.
Levon definitely threw out some fish in line with Hermes, like matching his back pressure and trying to beat just his back pressure. And then there was like second to third round, like he was definitely like trying to show off.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah, and that was
He
And
dangerous.
it
fucked up.
kind of it
he
backfired
fucked
on
up.
him.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
should have
backfired
just,
big time.
arm wrestled, did his thing, and finished. But I think he kind of wanted to be tested.
What's Gasparini's next match again?
Who?
Oh.
Who was it? It was.
Because didn't he say like he was supposed to have a match and then his shoulder got injured or something? Was it Zaur or no?
No. Oh.
I thought the Zora guy wanted to pull Levon.
Does he deserve a shot at Levon though?
Gary wasn't.
I think he's got to
Yes.
beat Hermes first. And right now he's not looking too fresh. I mean,
All right, guys, my cell phone's dead, so I'll let you guys go.
Easy, John.
Later, buddy.
See you, buddy.
here's John.
Take it easy.
Just some crazy matches coming up. I'm pretty
Yeah,
hyped.
there is.
I'm stoked.
All right, man. We are gonna wrap this up.
All
I
right,
think
thank you,
everybody
Brendan, for
on this
having me
chat
on.
right here has a super match in Cali. Don't miss it. Support the FAL. We're gonna come out here and whoop these liberals' ass.
He's
they
liberal.
It's not gonna happen. It's
Oh,
just
what?
not gonna
What?
happen.
Let me
I'm
see
sorry.
it. What
We
did
are-
you do?
Look at this. Look at this. That is brand loyalty.
Wow.
Look at this guy.
Sponsor your boy.
That's it. He's on for life.
Yeah.
Uh,
I hope
You
you
guys
guys
come
come
on.
ready.
yeah, Tallahassee in
I'm ready,
28
ready.
days. Place your money on the FAL. We need this on State Kings. Who wins the matchup?
Man, put me on State Kings. What's up?
We need the whole group as one on there, right?
Man, get me in
Yeah,
there.
just like FL versus CAL.
Exactly. All right, man. 4 weeks to Tallahassee, 5 weeks to California. We'll see y'all back on here next Monday. Appreciate everyone.
Later, buddy.
Y'all be
Good night.
easy. Thanks for coming on, Gabriel.
Pleasure meeting you guys. Thank you very much for
Later.
having me.
Later.
on, brother.